It was a mere 3 generations ago that your humble ancestor laid the foundation for Chang'an. Now, under the guiding hand of Emperor Wudi, Chang'an is a great city ruling an expanding empire. Far to the south, over the Yangtze, the land of Annam again beckons our people. It was not long ago, during the time of Qin, that our people first penetrated into the forbidding jungles of this land, only to come stumbling back when the walls of the Qin collapsed. Now, during the reign of the great Wudi, the empire's border again reaches southward. Now is the time to establish a permanent residence in this fertile region. Even though you will be far from the heart of the Han Empire, you must remember to pay ceaseless homage to our ancient heroes. Build a strong city, for the local people still do not understand the ways of our fathers and the meaning of civilization. Remember, a tree with deep roots will not topple when a strong wind blows.
So basically a repeat of last mission. What have we got? Something's going to show up down here. Anyway, nice big open area. Oh yeah, this should be pretty easy. Okay, here we go. I've got a very large residential area here for common housing. I've already put in my elite housing, got the farms going, as well as the fishing and hunting. Now this is quite a ways away, and I don't really know why I put it out here. It's just because there weren't any rocks and things like that. It was just nice and big, but I didn't feel like starting over and moving it this way. So we'll just have to hope that these guys can hoof it, and we will keep our granary, or our mill, full. So let's go. People coming in. Copper. Right. I already forgot to put that in. Oh well. Get the taxes going here pretty soon. As soon as everybody finishes moving in. Hopefully I can get this one done a lot sooner than the last time. Now, there's something else down here. All these alligators that I was avoiding. I just realized I'm going to need to set up some wood. Actually, maybe I'll set up the wood cutters back here so that the wood cutters actually... no, let's just... I will have plenty of people by the time this mission is done. So, okay. Let's put that in here. Sort of left this as an extra storehouse, warehouse, so that I can fill it in with miscellaneous things. Okay, I'll put that there. Get, that should be more than enough. And then I guess I can put some industry there. Maybe. I can fit some kilns or something there. That way I can... Oh, wow. Put these farms down, and then I didn't put down any crop. Shoot, I put it too close. Well, whatever. I'll just put an extra little bit. Okay. Put one more for good measure. Okay. So that's done. We've only got that one crop, so I am relying on the fishing and the hunting, and I'm going to need to import a fourth if I want to get the impressive compound. I should also put in some farms for hemp. Yeah, right about there. We'll get the people, don't worry about it. How many more are coming anyway? 40? Okay, we got this. And all I need to do is you start giving food away, and that'll grow. And I guess I can now put down the hemp field now that they're employed. There. Okay, so that should be good for a while. I may or may not need to put more hunters. It doesn't look like... we are. We're killing all the boar, so that's probably enough. We've still got food stored in here. Yeah, it's bound to happen when we have long travel times. But it looks like we've got enough food here to spare, and we are backing up, so it's time for one of these. I'm glad this little guy manages to make it there. That makes it really nice. As it is, I think I'm going to have to readjust this a bit to fit in all the buildings that I need. 200 people. Okay, as soon as they come back, or fill in, rather, I will consider putting down an administrative city. Where are they? Oh. Okay. Yeah, we got plenty of people now. So once I put down the administrative city, I can start collecting... Oh, what? Yeah, okay, so I've got the wood sitting in here. What I was going to do with those weapons, though... Well... I do have to have some heroes, so okay, why don't we do that? I will give you 4. You know, maybe... Let's see what 2 does. At this point in the game, it might make him... just happy, damn it. I should have given 4. Right. Okay. Time for an administrative city. Now, if I leave this area open, I can put some trading in there. So let's just empty this out. I always pick, like, the crappiest locations for my administrative cities and palaces. I do not give them the proper respect. But now that that's there, I can do that, and plop down one of these. Okay. Now wait a minute, check my industry. Okay, I can't even do smelters, so... Yeah, this will just be up here, alone, with a dude. Just give him a little bit of road to walk. It's boring and lonely up there. 25 people unemployed. Running out of food just a tad. What do these guys need after this? Hemp. Okay. Hemp season is... Hemp season is done, I guess, because we've got some sitting there in storage. So I just haven't turned around and sold it yet. Next thing is getting the ceramics. Yes, and didn't really leave myself any room for that. You know, like, they can go here, but they're not going to be in a good position. I could extend this road out a little bit, I guess, and go down here. Yeah, why not? Okay, looks like it goes just... Give me the damn road. No festival. Okay. 1,000 people already. Okay, religion, yeah, you... How about I give you 2, and then I'll give you 4 the next time. And that should make you happy slappy. But right now, I need to focus on that. Now, let me see. If I probably want to save something to sell. Right next to the smoky kilns. Great. I mean, that's good for... whatever. Maybe I could start selling the wood. Let's start looking at people. Let's give away some wood. Okay. And that should fill in. It looks like we're gonna need another hemp farm. So that's easy enough. And then I probably want to start getting the silk. No, wrong one. I probably want to start getting the silk. So let's put you down. Wait until people come. Okay. Extend it out. There. So that's good for that. How are we doing on the food? Okay, we got plenty of rice. That's good. How many people? How many people? Okay, so I think it's time for entertainment. I don't want to put it in here because they don't like living next to that crap. If I can help it, I should put it out here. Unfortunately, this is not a very good place to put it, and I'd really like to save myself some of that room for more important buildings. So let's just put it there. Okay, and what do you guys have? They want a lot of stuff that I don't have. And they'll take silk. Do these guys... They give salt. So do these guys. Okay. Well, these guys are already respectful. I could probably open trade with them right now. And there's no reason to, because I can't trade anything with them. At least I can't make money with them, so we're not going to do that. I could start a silk industry, though, and get it going with these guys. So let's look at doing that. After we take care... Oh, shoot. Damn it. But he's joyful, so hopefully he'll stick around. But yeah, we're running out of hemp really quick. And it's gone. So, hurry up. And hopefully we've got some ceramics coming. Well, yeah, it's right there. Check the wages. How much am I making in... Okay. So I am making a little bit of money. If you subtract the cost of all the construction, we're in the green. So that's good. They need an herbalist. Let's do that. Good. You can stick... Oh, shoot. Actually, you're not the guy I want to stick around at all, because... Yeah, I didn't think you could capture that. Because then you will cause the houses to evolve, and that will cause problems. So let's have you go out here, wander around out there. Yeah, see, we don't want that because it will inflate, and as soon as he disappears, the houses will go back down, and it's just going to be a mess. Although lots of people are getting sick out here. Now that we don't have hemp. Oh yeah, we do have hemp. Okay. Time for that. Nope, it's going to have to be the other two. Okay, there's really no reason not to just fill this all in. We will need a tax office. And I'm going to need 2 religious buildings. I'm going to need a Confucian Academy, and I guess I can stick on a Taoist shrine at the end. Okay. Let's just do that now. Get that out of the way. Taoist shrine. Okay. So now I can wall that in. Unnecessary expense, but it does make the guard tower look nicer. And we'll just let that be the corner there. That's great. Okay. Right. Silk industry. We're doing on time. Okay. 220... Okay, great. We still need 1,000 people, though, to get this next thing. And how is Huangbi doing? Let's try and keep him around. Happy. Okay. I really need to get him all the way up. Like, if I want him to stick around and stay for a while, then I need to get him up so that I can every now and then give Nuwa something. Should I just put the tea out here? Not the tea, the silk? Yeah, why not? Just do like so, put that there. And... okay, you know what? Let me sort this out. Okay, so it turns out I shouldn't do these at night. So these are lacquer refineries, not silk. And so I'm going to need to import silk, which is going to be expensive, but I can get it from Chang'an. And I can sell them just plain old lacquer. It doesn't even have to be lacquer ware. I can also give them rice, so I might want to increase my rice production, but I can get these guys anyway because they will buy lacquerware. So I can still make money from them secondarily, but oops, actually what I need to do is give them a gift. And these guys, I don't have anything to give them, but I guess I can give them... no, not hemp. What do I have in spare? Not much. Got a lot of rice, but I think we're gonna eat that. Anyway, I've also added a little bit to the ceramics and the wood because I can... not with you guys. Not with anyone. I thought I could sell ceramics to someone. Oh well. Never hurts to have more. We can always give it away or use it for the heroes. So let's fill that in. Like so, and there we go. And just for good measure. There we go. Okay, so I think I don't have a place for lacquer, but I do have for lacquer ware. But that's okay, because if we get a trade post, I can just do straight up the selling of lacquer. Okay, Nuwa's not complaining yet, so I think we can afford to keep doing that. I did notice we are running low on fish. Was there any of that? Oh yeah, okay, it's coming. But I may nonetheless want to fill in some more along this coast. Now, okay, these guys might be a problem. Anyway, what are we doing on unemployment? Okay. Did these guys get my gift yet? These guys did. Let's give more rice. Only 4? Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna need you guys to stick around. What can I give you guys? Nothing really. Not until that lacquerware is made. And what do you need? Acrobat. Okay. Would have been a good place for it right there, actually, but I can get away with just knocking out that tree and putting it here. I think I should have enough. No, I won't, actually. I won't have enough room for 2 trading things if I do that, so... shit. I was gonna destroy this and then switch it to there. And now it's probably just gonna get filled and do... damn it. How about we put one here anyway, just anticipating that we can fill it in. And maybe if I pay attention to this and watch what it does, I can empty it out before these guys... no. I would really like to have trade relations with you guys. Can I just give you money? It's a lot of money. Let's give him 1,000. It costs 500 to send out each emissary just to see if they will, in fact, trade with you or do whatever. And pay that even if the mission fails. So, I would rather just get it done right the first time and make sure they will, in fact... Oh, okay, fine. There. What was that message? Thanks for the cash. Respectful now, great. That was working out really well in the last mission, actually, because they kept giving me alliances. Like, I didn't have to ask for it. Happy New Year. Okay, I think he went back, and no one is happy now. Now he feels neglected? Are you kidding me? After all that bullshit? Okay. Nuwa is gonna have to be next, though, but I've got that stuff to give away. Needs silk, yeah. Okay, so as soon as this trade mission pulls off here, I could probably get away with only keeping 4, to be honest. Although, this, I mean, if I give away lacquerware to the heroes, then they will just be so happy with me. Forever and ever. Hooray! And we will begin selling the lacquer. And begin buying... I guess I could buy wheat. I only need to buy 8. And that'll fill in there. What else could I sell? Nothing. I could export rice, but I really don't think I want to do that. Although I do have quite a bit of extra. But how much was it? 24? Yeah, I don't want to sell that much. Don't want to sell that much. And we are backed up now on the lacquerware, so why don't I give away some lacquerware? And she is exalted, and we can have Nuwa in town for a while. How we doing? Improvement silk, right. And I can buy that from you. I'm only going to import 4, though. And I was going to say get 8, but I will only get 4. And I wish I could do something about those weapons. I can't sell those, can I? I can't really give them away because it's only 1. Damn. Well, maybe we'll get a gift. Okay. Elegant dwelling, they need an acupuncturist. I may as well just turn that on. And here they come. And just to ensure... Well, no, I'd better save slots, because this time it's shared. And so I am going to need... Well, I will have room for 1 more. So let's just ensure this time around that I get all of that. These guys still need their silk. Yeah, not coming yet. And I need a silk. I may as well throw in a lacquerware. And that should be good. I already have 16 months of heroes. And it looks like I could probably... Well, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many hunters I have, because we've got game that is in finite supply. So 4 hunters is about as good as I'm going to get. I may have to import more wheat. Or more something. So... Now these guys do buy the lacquerware, so... Maybe I'll give you a gift of the 4 lacquerware. How's that? Unfortunately, we didn't have any to fill in and replace all that. Maybe not the best idea. But, wow. I gotta do something about that. I could just, like, plunk down a bunch of unnecessary buildings to soak that up. These guys aren't even... What? You bastards. Well, I don't even have smiths, so I can't make my own weapons. I'll just have to pay them off. Wow. imports are costing me a ton. I've already sold all my lacquer. Carved jade. Who supplies me with the jade? Probably these guys, but... well, okay, we'll, just to see what you guys have, why don't I give away that, and you guys can just have that. And maybe... no, I can't even talk to them. Okay. Hopefully it's not going to be too expensive when they get to me. How long was that? 6 months. How we doing here? Tasty food. Right. Yeah, got a problem. Going to have to sort that out with another supply of food or something. They would give me salt. Oh shoot, I should have gotten with them. But with these guys I can sell them lacquerware. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna pause here until I sort some of this stuff out. And I will be back. Okay, in the great job creation of 130 BC, I've added quite a bit of lacquer and ceramics because I finally opened up with these guys and I can get bean curd and millet and sell them lacquerware, lots of lacquerware and ceramics. So hopefully that'll help the financial situation as well as employ about 100 people. But as you can see, we are really suffering for a lot of things. Oh.
Well done. You have shown yourself to be an able and wise administrator, as well as a bold military leader. The primitive weapons and tactics of these natives are certainly no match for fine Chinese iron wielded by a student of Sun Tzu. In fact, the value of your services would truly be wasted here in these rotting jungles. Therefore, Emperor Wudi has kindly requested that you return to the capital.
I guess I was closer than I thought. It only cost about 1,000 gold when they came in, so I just bribed the invaders, but yeah, okay. Well, I will see you next time.